It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Archie Chan makes his big league debut right after this. Andy Colbert, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping into the box, Diego Corona. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The catcher, Diego Corona.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Archie Chan has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He'll check in here at 256. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1, and he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Standing in, number 3, and they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Settling in now, number 2. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-1 the count now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Jackie Hillman, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, please. He should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
George Springer is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Andrews.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This
drives it out to deep right center field. Springer going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. In now, number 71. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the dive. It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in, Nate Walker. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Nate Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party. The ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Striding in, number 30. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. First pitch of the at-bat. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, number 30 is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Now to the plate, David Lee, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, number 77. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. No problem here. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box now, Tanner Pelly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Digging in, David Yu. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Springer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 36.
Into the box now, number 36. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Number 30 might try to make a play on it. Now the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Here's the 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding into the box, Gary Cox, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, Diego Corona. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Chu is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, George Springer.
So striding forward now, George Springer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Cox, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Lee.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Two and 0. Lee is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket.
Just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, number 2. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
In now, Nate Walker. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 4-0. So coming to the plate, Rico Dominguez, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Jordan Zimmerman. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ball game. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Andrus, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, number 30. And I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. On he pops it up. Number 77 moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Lee.
Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 now. Gary Cox is on deck. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Cox. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Lifted in the air out to right. Chu has a read on it, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, number 71. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far on the year, number 71 averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. One and two to the Rangers catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 misses, ball two. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, number 77. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Diego Corona.
Diego Corona.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. On its way is pitch number 75.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-1. Popped him up. Pelly in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Elliott Blunt takes the ball now here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
56. Elliott Blunt.
Stepping in now, George Springer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made by Chu. Here comes the runner for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, number 2, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Runner!
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, I know the pitcher was down and it counted, needed a strike, but come on. He's one of the only guys in that lineup you can't let hurt you. And they left one on the inner half that he's able to turn on and absolutely crush. Got what they deserve there.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate.
Standing in now,
Walker.
Nate Walker, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 3-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
For the Rangers.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So stepping in, Tanner Pelly. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Springer ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter.
There's our line score
The
through the
second
first
baseman,
4.5.
David.
And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Now at the plate, David Yu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yu brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So he got him swinging. David Yu becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, number 36, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 30. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 30.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Lee.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Lee. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball two.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Gary Cox waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
At the plate, Gary Cox. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ground ball right side. To his left, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're still in control, 7-0. So next to the plate for Texas, Rico Dominguez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Zimmerman. First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 30 onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrews. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Dominguez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, number 71.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Digging in and looking for more, Diego Corona. He singled his last time up.
Diego Corona.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Ripped down the first base line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. 1-1 the count. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Springer takes his lead at third with one away. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, number 3.
Now in the box, number 3. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's set and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May bowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Number 2 will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
In now, Nate Walker. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Chu at the track, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Damian Sanchez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, number 30, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, designated hitter, David.
Digging in once again, David Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Chu is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 77. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Tanner Pelly. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, David Yu. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2 hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, number 36, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Pelly leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
At the plate, Rico Dominguez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit in the air. That will conclude matters here in the 7th. A couple of walks, but no damage. MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Next up for the Astros, Gary Cox. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gary Cox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box now, Diego Corona, lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is the center fielder. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Coming to the plate now, George Springer, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. In now, Jordan Zimmerman. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Andrew.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. behind 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Fastball called strike, 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Number 3 is there for it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 9-0. Stepping up now, Michael Lee. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So striding in, number 3. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Set to deliver, the 0-1. Looped out toward third. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, number 2, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Nate Walker. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, number 71, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Ball
2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Lee is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 77.
Now at the plate, number 77, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box, Tanner Pelly. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Strike called. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working.
Now
All of his pitches, great command, great location,
David.
and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Up next for the Rangers, David Yu. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Buddy Whitaker will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Whitaker.
Now at the plate, number 36, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2 down, runners at first and second. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jackie Hillman notches his 3rd win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Andy Colbert was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.